Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Do we have a show tonight? Okay. I'm like I said, I'm always not one to jump on these trendy topics, but I guess I got to get my foot in the game, okay? Because I have my thoughts. Just not all the time am I inspired to make videos, but I need to make more videos in 2025, and input my mind in this round table discussion that's going on, that's constantly ongoing. Okay, so we're going to talk tonight about these fires that are burning in Los Angeles. Now, I just came back from the Matt Hoffa channel, right? And on his channel, they like, what you think it is? Is it HARP? Is it the weather modification? Is it something spiritual? Is it, is it just Mother Nature? What is this? Okay. So I am here to tell you all that this is very much spiritual. Okay. Very much spiritual. For those of you who found your way on this channel, obviously you are in the algorithm of all things spiritual, right? And we've all been talking about Jesus, whether it's Jesus returning, the Christ returning, the 400 years is up and over. This is the time and the seasons of retribution, Saturn's presence. We've been hearing all of these prophetic talks about the end of America. And interesting enough, okay, that I just said that. And last night I had a dream, and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad appeared in my dream. He was youthful. And it was like he was being honored. We was somewhere, and it was like he was being celebrated, and he was there, but he was like a young man full of energy. Like, not that he was even doing anything. He was just sitting at a table, and I was sitting right beside him at the table, and he was just very youthful. So I say that to say, he has, I think it was a book, The Destruction of America, or at least he had the prophecy about the destruction of America. Okay. And I got to get into some of that tonight, because I want to see what it is that he was trying to communicate with me last night. So he's very much present. Okay. So yes, these fires have everything to do with us. Okay. I know there's so many people in our country, other races and other people, and they get tired of our cause. Because I go to different comment sections. I remember when the Black Lives Matter thing was going on, and they're like, or just other videos, and I hear them saying things like, well, at least we don't act like the Black Lives Matter people, and like they're just so fed up with our cause. Our cause bothers them. They have some kind of hatred towards us because we have a cause. I don't know what it is within them that they hate our plight. You know what I mean? But I see it online, that all these other different races that live here in our nation have something against us. So if y'all on this channel, welcome. And yes, this has everything to do with us. And when I say us, I am talking about the quote unquote African American here in America. Okay? Not those Africans who have traveled here by will in the recent last 100 years or so. I'm talking about those that have been here perhaps prior to the colonialists, and those who have come on the slave ships. Okay, this is all about us. Okay, and don't let nobody else tell you anything different, because they'll always tell you it's not all about you. Y'all think y'all all that? Y'all think y'all all that? Y'all think y'all that important that everything's about y'all? Well, it is. It very much is about us. Okay? So those fires over there, okay, is the result of those evil altars that are in those lands. Okay? Listen, every evil altar in this nation must come tumbling down. Okay? Whether these are physical altars, okay, whether these are organizations and institutions, okay, or whether this is what we call quote unquote Hollywood. Whatever evil is hiding in those hills or hiding within this nation, okay, they must come to the forefront. They are receiving judgment in this hour and in this time, okay? So where anywhere you see these catastrophic natural phenomena, know that that is nature fighting for us, okay? We are the people connected to nature. That is our weapon. That is our weapon of choice, and that's where our power lies, okay? So no, you don't have the AR-15, the atomic bomb, in the way that you know it to be. But we do have something that is its equivalent, okay? And all we have to do is pray. Okay, continue to pray. I just seen a video that someone did. I'm not sure if it's real or not, but it seems along the line that it should be true. And it was basically this boy, he had showed a video where one of the major news channels had somebody on there, like somebody replicable that's in their community of media, who came on and said, there is a mothership headed towards us and we are about to be invaded. Okay, I didn't look to see if the clip was anywhere else, but it looked legit and it was on the boy's channel. And it seems about right according to all the information that I'm getting. Okay, so the mothership is nearing as well. The more we pray and the more we ask for things to change, right? The more we are in turmoil with the ways of this system, the ways of this life, this rogue government that we have been living under. Never succumb to it. Never get to the point where you are defeated and you say, well, I guess that's just the way things are and I just got to live life like this. No, I'm here to tell you, no, you don't have to live life according to their oppression. This is a rogue government in our nation that has committed atrocities, and this is their time and their day of judgment. So don't get complacent in your thoughts and thinking, I just need to go along with the program, because what sense is it in fighting against them? I'm too little, nothing can be done, and I just need to get with the program. Okay? Absolutely not. That is not the mindset to have, mindset of a victor, okay? Because that mothership is nearing, and when that mothership also, when it is present, it also causes for things to begin, nature to turn and roar and do things, just its arrival and its nearness to us and to our atmosphere causes things to, be off kilter. You know what I mean? So know that, okay? Know that. Continue to pray and ask for judgment, and also not only to ask for judgment, but to... What did I want to say? I lost my thought. Not only are we looking for judgment, we are also looking for new leaders to emerge. We're looking for constant clarity on how to move forward, okay? But I'm going to leave that part there because I want to stick to the topic of this fire. Now, I just took a road trip. And on the road trip back, I was reminded of Deborah, okay? I had rode through a couple of states and there were torches lit. There's one place, I'm not sure where it's at exactly, but when you're riding through it, it's this big flame that's just I don't know if it's some kind of factory or something, but it's so noticeable. It's like a part of that state, like it's a symbol. It means something. And I remember before I approached it, there was this statue that was just alongside the highway that also had a torch bearer. Okay, so Deborah, now I mentioned her in my video called The Rise of the Woman King. Okay, Deborah was a commander in war. She was a leader. She also carried the flame, okay? Fire, right? I said that she was present on the earth. This is a testament to her presence, that fire blazing over there, That's her presence. That's her wrath. That's her capabilities. That's her element. Okay? So, yes, I'm here to say that our ancestral spirits are very much fighting for us. Okay? Now, some people will say, how could you, take pride or be okay with what's happening in California, as this is harming so many people? Well, I say this again, every day, I walk up and down these streets. There's so many people who their whole lives have been a catastrophe because of this system that they are living under. Okay. Their whole lives are, an earthquake or a tsunami. That's their existence. Okay. So for all the good people, obviously, of California, unfortunately, there's casualties of war. What you must be thankful and grateful for is that you still have your life, right? You have the resources and funds to create and start anew. Okay. Some things that people who have been harmed by the system don't have the privilege of doing. So you're still alive. Okay. I'm hoping that this situation, this event becomes an eye opener to those who are afflicted by this situation. You've made it out alive. You've been spared. You've been saved. Be thankful. Be grateful. Okay. However, those wicked powers that exist in that land, okay, they got to go. Whatever portal they came through, okay. For those of them who have not been burned to the ground, and the altars that have not been burned to the ground, all those beings must run and flee and go back through that portal in which they come from, because they're not welcome in this nation anymore. Okay. So understand that it is bigger than the residents of California who are taking losses by losing their homes. They have the resources and capabilities to start all over. Something, like I said, that others don't have. Okay. Unfortunately, we live in a fucked up world, and it's time for all that fucked up world to be destroyed and something new to be birthed. So again, be thankful and happy that you still got your life and you still got your money. Okay. So that is the perspective that needs to be held. You don't need to feel guilty or, my praying hurting other people. And no, we've been hurt for so many years. Yes, like I said, my heart goes out to those good people there who perhaps did not partake in the evil that is there, and that's why they've been spared. But no, we must not have the mindset of guilt pertaining to these events that are coming. Okay? We have been done wrong for too long. Okay? With no amends in sight. These people don't plan on amends in nothing. These people only respect violence. Okay? That's the only thing they respect is violence and their money. Okay? So at the end of the day, we're done talking. Okay? Ain't got nothing else to say. Ain't no more marching. Ain't no more complaining. It's straight just taking our concerns up with the Most High. Okay? The Most High. And letting the Most High take care of these things. Okay? And again, all we need to do is pray and ask for God to change things. And he will, or I don't even like to say he, but we're so used to saying he, because that's how we've been introduced to the prime creator and cosmic intelligence. So that's why I'm saying he. So if you hear me saying he, just let me rock. Okay, y'all know what I mean. The cosmic intelligence, hears our prayers and will defend us. You have to know that and believe that. So don't let the prayers ever stop. Never get too busy that you forget to take care of this spiritual, aspect of your life. Okay. And for those of you who are viewing, who may know nothing about spirituality, but you are about our plight and about our freedom. I encourage you to pray day and night, pray without ceasing. 2024 for me was a year of praying without ceasing, okay? And also listening, meditating to where I can hear what God was telling me about who I am, what I am, and what was to come. You understand? Again, this war is not easy, okay? It ain't glamorous. Okay. This is not for the faint of heart. Okay. You got to tie your boots up, and you got to really buckle down for this, because just like we may be looking at this like a victory, some evil has been eradicated from a section of our nation. You have to understand that, one thing that I've known since engaging in warfare is that you can have a victory today and have a failure tomorrow. Okay. So the war isn't won completely. So it's not for us to go off, celebrate, and know that the enemy will be coming back with strikes. Right. But the idea is to know that victory is ours, and to just buckle down, stand firm, and continue to pray. Pray is your warfare tool. It is your AR-15. It is your missile. It is your atomic bomb. Okay? So continue to do those things. Okay? See if there's anything else that I'm missing. I don't believe there's anything else that I'm missing, but yeah, guys, this is spiritual. This is not hard. Let's not give credit to where credit is not due. They are not all powerful. Their technology is not all powerful. Okay? So hopefully this gives you some kind of morale to keep those altars lit. Keep that fire burning. The fire on your altar and your fiery spirit. That spirit that wants to see evil eradicated from our nation. Want to see all of these laws that have been written to oppress our people and keep us out of the good book of life, where we have life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, because these laws have been set to bind us and bound us, okay? They have destroyed our families. They have unleashed a litany of curses on our people. All of those laws, that constitution, all of it must be set on fire. Not only the land and those evil altars and those institutions and their hiding spots, but the motherfucking laws got to be set on fire too. It's time, and it's the dawn of a new age, the dawn of a new day, where new laws must be written. Okay. And when I say these new laws, like, again, these are things that you need to just write. Okay. We talk about prayer, right? Prayer is one thing, right? But also the Lord has told me to tell you all that you are now the judges. You are now the lawmakers. Okay. So get your papers out and begin to construct laws. Okay. That not only favor us, okay, who have been wronged and afflicted, but for the laws to bring fairness and justice and peace to all Americans in this land, okay? Because one thing that I've learned from traveling these United States of America, right, is that we are not alone here. This nation is full with all different type of people. You know what I mean? We think it's just about us and them, right? Because it's like whites against blacks or the government against blacks. It's like us as the two main players in this war. But there's so many other races that live amongst us that are here. And where are they going? They're not leaving. They're not going nowhere. I mean, they're here. So we have to think about them as well. We have to be the new leaders and take on that leadership role, not only for ourselves, but for all the people in our nation. Okay. So we need to, again, begin to write laws and decrees to turn our nation into the nation that was prophesied, the nation that the founding fathers said that it ought to be, which was all things beautiful and all things great. Only thing is that they left us out and wrote us out of it. But it was supposed to be for them and everybody else that came behind them. And that has been what it has been today. This land has been milk and honey to all foreigners, right? But it has been a curse to us, okay? So That has to change. And that's what we are commanding. That is what we are writing into law. Okay? That this nation begins to be the nation of milk and honey for all that reside here. Not just a few, but for all. Okay? So that's a little synopsis. I'm giving you a little something to work with. But whatever laws you see fit in your mind that are balanced, that represent Mayat, okay? That's what ought to be written out. These are not any laws that need to be posted anywhere. These are laws that just need to be written, and know that you are judges and lawmakers. Anything that you write down, and a great thing to do too, you want to write it down on parchment paper, but you can really write it down on anything. But I've seen the magic of parchment paper. Very magical, okay? So you get you some parchment paper. I like red too. Red ink is really good. Those things, I've just seen a lot of magic with the parchment and the red ink. But again, regular notebook paper, regular black, blue, whatever color pen you got is awesome as well. Just get to writing and scripting the new world, the new constitution, the new Bible, the new holy book of this land, right? Because not only, the laws, these laws need to be also, this is our holy book, and may there be one holy book, not two, how we got the Constitution and then we got the religion side of it. No separation between state and church. There should be no separation. The law of the land is the laws that we write down in these holy books. Okay? So that's what I got for you guys. Okay? Continue to pray. And for the newbies, again, prayer is as simple as just getting up and talking into the ethers. Directing your prayers to the Most High, or to say to whoever it is that's out there that walks with me. I call you the Most High, or whatever name. If I don't have a name for you, you just say, I know, y'all know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to y'all. Okay? Help us. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And believe me, they hear. They will begin to respond to everything that you are asking for. Okay? And again, another important thing for those of you who are experienced now, we are not in the stage of asking anymore. As rulers, kings, queens, judges, lawmakers, we are no longer in the position of asking. We are now in the position of commanding. Okay? Now the forces, right? We are the chief, the highest of the high. Okay? These forces now, we command them, and they act out our will. Okay? They work on our behalf. There's a story that when Horus was a child, the forces, they were like his caregivers. They looked over him. So he go and ask, and they begin to take care of him. But when he became a man or a king is when they then became his servants. Okay? So that is the state that the gods, the goddesses, the kings, the queens, the judges, the lawmakers, okay, you out there, this is the position that you are in now. It's time to command. Okay? Now know this, the mouth of the king and the queen is powerful. Another thing the Lord wants me to let you guys know at this time, okay, which he's begun to show me in real time, okay, as a king, a queen, a high priestess, okay, your words now are concrete, okay? So you have to be very careful of what you're saying out of your mouth. You got to mean what you say and say what you mean, because once you begin to speak, everything is beginning to be concrete, become solidified, become materialized, okay? So got to be mindful with that. Very mindful. That's the power that you hold right now. Your word is bond, okay? Your word is concrete. You are now creators. You have been endowed with creative power, okay? And your words is one way that creation will be birthed, okay? So might take time, it takes practice. I'm in that practice stage, I'm in that practice stage of really getting my words together just every day, being mindful of what I say, because once it's out there, you can't take it back. That's the power of a king, a queen, a high priestess, a lawmaker, or a judge. Your word is bond. Okay? So enjoy your new powers. Okay? Enjoy your new positions. More of your cosmic gifts will be coming online. Last year, I had tremendous ability to just stare at something. I could stare at the floor, tiles, and pictures would appear to me. Okay? So these are the gifts that are going to be coming online much more heavily. Okay? The ability to levitate, right? When I say levitation, not just moving the body, the ability to move things from where you are. You're a commander now. You have the ability to say something right here in your room, in your space, and something you can affect all the way across the world. Okay? This is the power that you hold in this time. Okay? Be very responsible with it. Let me see. Let me see. Yes, no abusing of power, because obviously you'll lose it. You know, this is bestowed upon you because you were seen to be worthy of this position. So never misuse it. And let me see. We'll make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, that's it. Do what needs to be done. Do what needs to be done. We got no time for lacking, wasting. Every day should be a day on your knees. Every day should be a day of declaration. Every day should be a day of writing new laws. Every single day. This is our time. Rise and shine. Peace.